Alright, everybody, let's do it again. Eric Sarah from Server 57, coming back at you again. Say sorry about the long break there. Most of the end of last week and through the weekend. Traveled out to Fargo, North Dakota with my parents to go to a wedding, so I was away for a while. And glad to be back doing some stuff now. We're going to do the Chapter 7 trial right now. I'm going to solo it. I am strong enough I can do that. And a lot of you guys know about this. Maybe you know. Maybe you're almost to that level 55 where you're going to be doing Chapter 7 pretty soon. Now, the biggest thing that you can do, especially when you're just breaking into that level 55 Chapter 7 trial, is that you can have a good team. I should hope by now that you have developed some good relationships, at least on speaking terms, with some of your guild members. And we can go in here. You can always go in here and select somebody, invite them to team up, write a message to them. You can also do this where you team invite. So I didn't know about this for a long time. If you go to team down at the bottom right hand corner down here, go into team invite, and then you go to Chapter 7 and you hit guild, and you can invite some of your other guild mates along, because hopefully your guild mates know about how to get the treasure hunt, the treasure chest, and the that end mob. That's what do they call them? I can't remember what they're called right now. We'll see a message come up. Treasure Goblin, I think they're called. Yeah, towards the end. And that's at the end of the Chapter 7 trial. But we're going to go in here and we're just going to go ahead and solo Chapter 7. Normally by this point, since I can solo Chapter 7, I don't even worry about it personally myself. Getting that treasure chest and the treasure goblin to appear, I just go through and defeat the boss right away. But that's going to be the other problem you have. I mean, if you need resources like slot opening stones, enhancement stones, other gear, if you're really hurting for that kind of stuff, then you want to be collecting as much of these treasure chests and treasure goblins as you can. Because that's going to help you not only get your slot opening stones so that you can put your gems in your equipment, because remember that, especially if you did not get a friend code when you started playing, you're going to have a tough time having enough of those slot opening stones as you're going through. A lot of the times, if you have that friend code, you've kind of figured it out by the time you're in your 50s already as to when to use those slot opening stones on red gear. And whether you decided to go with the orange weapon, an orange ring up to this point, or not, you kind of already have an idea when to use those slot opening stones or not. But again, this is a great resource for those of you that are short on those. And it's always a good idea to it's always a good idea to pick up as many enhancement stones as you can, because of the fact that, for one, that's going to enhance your gears, and later on, especially when you're up into your 60s, you're going to be using that to level up your pet. You don't want to use holy stones for your pet. You don't want to use upgrade dust, because we're going to be upgrading stuff as soon as we have equipment that we want to keep for a while. Like the only ones that I had upgraded before this point were my headset gear, which is the second level 60 gear, my weapon, and my ring. Those were the only ones that I had upgraded to 10. Since then, it's been a real grind to try to pick up those Arendon tiers that we need 300 tier fragments to make our set gear for each one that we make, and that's a real grind. It takes a long time to get those unless you're buying them. Now, here it is. So we need to go around here and we need to kill these mobs before we kill this boss. Let's see if we can drag these guys away from the boss here. Our next set is going to come up over here, so we're going to jump over there really fast. To get our, because if you kill the boss before you kill all the mobs, then the trial is over and you will not get the treasure chest and the treasure goblin to appear at the end, one on either side. Come on, guys, stop running towards the boss. I gotta try very hard not to kill the boss at this point, even going solo. There we go. And you'll notice that I did leave my auto on, so I'm semi-auto battling. I'm controlling the directions and the attacks right now. But in case I did get injured and I need to use that HP potion at the right above my skills here, it will still automatically do that for me. Oh, come on, get away from there. I wonder if this is my last set. Come on, get away from the boss. Yeah, this is gonna be my last mob. There they are. Okay, so now that we've gotten rid of all the mobs and we just have the boss left, we have the treasure goblin on this side. And then we have the treasure chest on the other side. Now remember, again, when you first start getting into Chapter 7, unless you have a high VIP, you're going to have a tough time trying to solo this boss if you can defeat it at all. There's our attack. I don't know if I'll get that chest. Oh man, I didn't get it. The last one. When it says attack like that, if you attack it enough times, you'll have an extra chest come out. So yeah, that's how we do the Chapter 7 trial. Again, you're gonna want to have kind of a consistent team that you run with. A team of 4 people, PvP, in trials and stuff like that. Somebody that's online the same time you are, somebody who is, or a team that's roughly the same power as you are, so that's going to make that really fair and easy. So, and everybody needs to know about that on the team, that you need to kill those mobs before you kill the boss, otherwise you're going to miss out on 2 treasure chests and 2 treasure goblins every single day. So it's good to be back again, you guys. If you have any ideas for my next video, I think I'm going to do one on the power event. If you go up here into into rewards at the top, and you go down to power ranking, we do see that on September 12th at 6:30 a.m., the top 10 powers at that time will be receiving the power reward. And right now, if it were to end today, I would get this title that lasts for 2 weeks, which is really nice, the ultimate power. And you would also receive 15 of our relic source fragments, which of course, we do have relic source fragments also, like I said in the other video, in the honor store. Right here, you can buy them for 2,500 honor a piece. And again, if you can't get those by getting into the top 10 in your server, you can buy those, and that will open up your relic, which is right here. And that will open up that third and the subsequent relics after that, as long as you're buying those from the store. And again, you also get relic source fragments a lot of the times when you buy. Let's see, I don't think, nope, not in the daily recharge. And again, this is why I kind of wanted to wait to make this next video on the power ranking event, because we don't have any special events going on right now, and the daily spending does not have any of that right now. But a lot of the times, the total recharge or the total spending events that happen under this exclusive tab have those relic source fragments. So I'm trying to wait until September 9th, and today is the 7th, so that's in 2 days. I'll probably post out another video about the power event. So that's what's coming up. Again, feel free to stop on by my server 57, or leave a comment or a question down below. Hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video.